Hello YouTube, people of the world, everyone out there. We are live. I'm starting here up in the top left hand corner of the... if you watched yesterday's stream you'll know why I'm here. It was all to do with somebody coming into the chat and asking if do you even know where Boston is? I don't think his voice would have been like that because I think he was actually from Boston, but so I'm not about to attempt to do an American accent, so it's far better if I do a posh English voice. I've been told that the north-south divide by lots of my friends is very serious in America. Emphasis on the very, somebody just put. Whereas we tend to, it's a bit more of a joking point. I don't think there's many of us that take it hugely seriously. But there we go. Yeah. I'm good today. My voice is a bit croaky and a bit going. And I was talking about a new headset yesterday, but I won't be getting that till probably the end of the month now, which means the special super duper weekend stream I was going to do, what is going to be put off, held back, postponed. That's the word I was looking for. Postponed. I will tell people when they join the chat as well, so I may reiterate the points as I sometimes do in the videos. Indeed, Kat, you live in an interesting place. It's not, I was going to say it's awful, but it's not really. You can take the boat out on the lake. Pond. You can take the boat out on the pond and you've got access to all this fresh food. Actually, I think she has a grand total of 20 caps. I mean...
Hey, Scaver. Let's trade.
Look, let's...
Sure. Let's take a look.
22 caps. I mean, you're not going to sell much to her, and she's not got much. Oh, she does have some duct tape. Wow. So we could take the duct tape. There, I've done some training. I made you feel like you were a welcome and useful part of the process. And now we're going off to the other side of the map. So yeah, I'm a bit... yeah, affected by winter, I would say. Although it's nearly over, but a few factors. I've got my warm cup of coffee. I'm starting a bit later today as well, I'm afraid, but tomorrow I should be able to do a little bit of a longer Fallout 4 before the weekend, so I'm here most weekdays. Streaming away into the void known as YouTube. Because I don't serve mid-roll ads, I've been told that's probably a reason why my videos don't do so well. I'm not algorithm friendly. Right. Codsworth. Things are about to get fruity.
Attention, citizen. Approach and identify yourself. Commencing attack on style target.
I hope you can all see this on YouTube because it's very exciting from where I'm standing. So, well, carry on and...
Calculating chance of success. 50%.
Hey,
Of course.
And so Ten Pines Bluff is under attack as well. As soon as we get here. We need to run. Where's the... hold on, phone's ringing. I shall just be back in a second. Hello, sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. Just ran out of cornflakes. Oh, that's not a good thing. I was just had to take a phone call quickly, so... Oh. Milk Dasso's disappeared. If I apologise, I wasn't ignoring you, I was simply taking a phone call, chat. And I was still doing epic stuff while I was streaming. But yeah, running out of cornflakes, I guess that would be a bad thing. So, hello everyone. I'm still here. Right, I've got to go and help defend 10 Pines Bluff, which I'm furious about, but I can't leave places to die. So yeah, I'm I can't use. That's all I seem to do is battle robots at the moment. I'm going to have to take on the... Oh, hello. You can hit me all you like, I'm taking you down, mate. Bye! That didn't go quite as I wanted it to, but oh well. Such things happen. Well, we can try again, hopefully. I would have thought Lost Soul would have been around, but I'm guessing he's having one of his recovery days. I quickly look, but then I'll have a quick look. Nope. And no one watching my stream. Whoever was says, right, are we still on? We've still got to defend 10 Pines Bluff, haven't we? Yeah. That annoyed me because I hacked it. It just takes ages to hack. It's... I suppose it's not a combat viable option really, is it? Hacking a robot. Right, let's try again. Wrong one. Oh no, got the right one. Let's go for energy weapons, I think. Did I just kill... Oh, I just killed a settler. Whoops. Because I've got him in the robot. Ah, okay. Can I reload? I don't often do a reload, but that's one time I think I'm going to reload. For which I apologise. Can I have a do-over? That's what I need there. I'm reloading at that point. That wasn't quite as I planned. Whoops. Not meant to shoot your own settlers in the back. Not good stuff. Hello there, chat. I would have thought people would be around, but I think it's just me today. My usual friends have forsaken me. But tomorrow hopefully they'll return. So I want to do Libertalia today. That's what I really want to do. Get in there, get that nice shotgun, because we've got a shotgun but not a really nice one. And then we need some more shells for it, but it is the best shotgun in the game. People have left now. They're coming and going. My internet's that bad. Unless it's YouTube having a fit. I don't know. People coming and going. You did a do-over. We're not impressed. We're leaving. Okay. Yes, mate. This thing. Going down. Look at those double swords. Save. And... anything else I can do that will help me? That might help me. Well, it just sort of disappeared. It went flying off over there. Because that makes perfect sense. Right, Codsworth. I've got him. Yeah. New mods available at the workshop. Where was that other one that I shot and went flying off over here? It's like Sentry right arm. I mean, real nice mods. Where did the other thing I blew up here was the... oh, there we go. Oh, let's do some cooking. Sentry or OP. Yeah, well, I think they're good if they're defending your own settlements, but they bring the settlement happiness down. But I'm really worried about that with a massive sentry bot. But fighting against them is... which is why this character, I mean, she's going to be heavy... in the end, she's going to be heavy weapons and power armor, which is why Brotherhood of Steel would suit her, but I don't... I'm just seriously having thoughts about Brotherhood of Steel. Not... I mean, I think Brotherhood of Steel are the sort of people that would have... I was trying to think which faction would Alex Jones join this morning. That's what I was thinking about. See, weird things that I think about. So if Alex Jones joined that fact, and I was thinking Brotherhood of Steel would probably be the faction you'd choose. Yummy. But what, the food I'm cooking up? Yeah. Dead dog. Sorry, I shouldn't say that with my dog in the room. He'll probably be a bit upset. But how are you today anyway? Apart from being cornflakeless. Yeah, Meg the Mistress gonna kick us. Sorry, what? That's a... Right. We're going to Libertalia. Is it morning or is it night? If it's morning, it'll be really... It's night time. Well, that could be interesting as well.
I'm ready to move in, ma'am.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X. We're not alone. Oh, no, you don't. That all you got?
Yeah, that's not my fight, is it? I just don't know what's going on there. And do I help the courser or do I help the Brotherhood of Steel? Or do I just stay out of it? We'll stay out of it, Codsworth, I think. Perhaps if the Brotherhood of Steel keep the courser busy, we can then get in here a bit more subtly. I'm glad you're good. Just chilling. I don't know what to do here. Should we go back and meet the courser now? The Brotherhood are just glory hunters, aren't they, really? I mean, they've just run in and tried to steal our thunder. Excuse me. X688? Excuse me. Hello?
I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep it.
I don't quite understand what you're doing. Just hope that you're having fun. I love being a sniper. Like, I'm not getting involved. It's not my fight. Just don't ask me. This is a tricky situation. Oh, hello, Slayer. How are you today? I'm in a tricky situation. I'm not a big Brotherhood fan, but I don't really want the Institute to, but I don't know. I'm looking at Railroad, really. Honestly, Railroad's looking like the most sensible option at all. I mean, I know they're a bunch of spineless so-and-sos, but they have got Glory and me. Yeah, no, not necessarily for Elder Maxon. But we're doing the Libertalia mission and the Brotherhood have decided to turn up and yeah, it's quite fun. Help X6 kill all the Brotherhood of Steel. No, 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 no. You're missing the... No. No. That's... it's not my fight. I'm not getting involved. That's the same. I'm still undecided. Recalibrated powerful assault rifle. Well, yeah, of course. You dared look at something in a Fallout game. You are over encumbered. Is that a Brotherhood of Steel? No, it's a body. From the Brotherhood of Steel. Codsworth. Codsworth.
Here.
Codsworth. I think he's killed all the Brotherhood of Steel anyway by himself. I mean, that shows superiority on their behalf, doesn't it, really? For the moment, a Brotherhood of Steel touches a courser, it becomes my fight.
Thought I heard something.
Yeah.
Right here.
I can't fight them. Stray bullet. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. Stray missile. It was an accident, okay? Nobody saw me do that, alright? I suppose I've got to keep up appearances.
Hey.
Something.
It was an accidental missile. Yeah, hang on to those assault rifles. We'll get some really nice stuff out of them.
You need mum?
Yeah, I need to talk to this courser. Right.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yeah, we did this earlier.
Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Sounds like you're in quite capable hands, mum.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Times. He wasn't even bothered. Yeah, he didn't care because I'm allied with them, so it wouldn't make sense to him the fact that I was shooting at him. But we kind of was. But we've got some T60 power armor. Codsworth can't carry any more. Okay, we're okay. But I don't. Do we need the Brotherhood of Steel power armor? No, let's be honest, we don't, do we? I've got my own Brotherhood of Steel power armor.
Can't be bothered any longer?
What? Sorry, Codsworth?
I'm all ears.
It's not that I can't be bothered, it's the fact that it's weight we don't need to be carrying. I'm sure you understand. But disgracing the Brotherhood of Steel might be a way forward for us. Yeah, I thought Slayer would be with us, but I'm guessing he's probably having a recharge day. Because last night I was going to stream and then I just crashed out. My boys went to bed and that was it, 9 o'clock, bang, gone. Which is unlike me, but occasionally it happens and catches up with you. And I'm not going to be on as long today because I've been doing things all morning. Had a few jobs on. Got to make sure there's food for the family. I'll be here till about 2:30 like I normally am. UK time anyway. Codsworth, interesting. Yeah. Is that the way across? Great. I love this one, aren't I? Oh, hang on. Aha! Codsworth, see, there was a way. You just decided to swim. Hey, X688, you can tell your watcher seagulls they don't need to watch us anymore. We're not going to run off or anything. Huge green light, like anyone won't see that. Whiskey! Loads of whiskey. In a logically point of view, if you open fire on an ally, the alliance is forfeit, but I'm not going to question Fallout's logic. Yeah. Well, that's providing that ally had time to get back and tell all his friends about it, which he didn't, did he? So it never happened. That was it. He was where was that body in the water? I'm kinda gonna regret this, I think. No, I'm out. X688, do you know remember where that body was? Anybody know where it was? Huh? Sometimes I just crack myself up with my awful jokes. Good job really, because I don't make anyone else laugh. You know, I was going about getting a new headset. I'm going to get a slightly better one. It's sort of double the price of the one I'm currently using. Probably not going to get it till the end of the month now, but due to money constraints, etc. Where was that body then? Look, I bet it's sunk or disappeared off, floated off into the... That's why you should grab bodies when you see them. X688, where was... No. It's not often you get... Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Great. Back away, back away. Do the old Tomb Raider thing. That's how I used to play Tomb Raider, the original. I'm getting a A10. That's straight out of someone's nightmares, isn't it? I just... yeah. I'm being told off for spending that amount of money and nobody can understand why I'm getting an Astro A10. I'm like, because I have 9-year-old children. And if the wire breaks, I can just replace the wire. It's an investment more than anything. I keep trying to explain to them, you wouldn't take wedding photographs on a £30 digital camera from Jessop's. It's the same sort of principle. Walmart for American viewers. Yeah, just a quick transit. That sort of thing. Yes, I'm hoping to get the Astro A10. I've seen it on Amazon for a reasonable price, £5 cheaper than it is in most shops. I don't know, what was it? You tell me. Nice. Yeah, the microphone's supposed to be exceptionally clear, and for you guys that'd be really good because you would hear all and the full range of my dulcet tones as well. So, but yeah, it's my family are like, my stepdaughter turned around and said, "Well, I've got a £10 headset. I don't know why you need it," and I'm like, oh, just don't even. You're like trying to compare a Porsche with a blooming... I was going to say a Fiat Panda, but no, that not even Fiat Panda. With a Daihatsu. Just stop. Daihatsu. No, yeah, I think that's the cheap Korean cars. That sort of analogy. Codsworth, whilst I appreciate your help, sometimes I think you're a hindrance. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Right, now we've got to get over to Libertalia, haven't we? We've got to get out there. Nothing. Don't worry. Fear not. I'm not going to snipe you. But just chill. Chill. What the... Oh, X688. Just...
Show your face! Come on!
Subtlety. Come on. We'll do... See, X6 subtlety, not just guns are blazing. This is possibly one of the best dungeons in any Bethesda game ever, in my opinion. It's just absolutely fantastic. It's genius. I tell you, genius. The way there's walls without having walls He's very clever indeed. See, I could jump down there. Yeah, I can jump down there to get the body. Remember the first time I came here and I was like, yeah, really impressed. I still don't know where Boston is though. I'm a bit confused about all that. I definitely don't know where that's that trader that... She had 22 caps on her. It's an absolute waste of time even going to her. Not a bit of frag grenades up here, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Just...
Hi.
Following your lead.
Good. Walk. Well, don't follow me out here then. You can just imagine that guy coming back into chat after you said that, just to tell you where Boston is. Yeah. Do you even know where Boston is? I prefer. I've given you a slight upper class British accent for some reason. I know that's completely the wrong accent for Boston, but I think I could probably do an upper class British accent far easier than attempting to do a Boston accent and missing the mark by about, well, an entire continent. Which is kind of funny, seeing as we're asking about where Boston is. Hang on. Hey, it's a Zen Raider, look. Oh no, he's sitting in a chair. Good for him.
I think we're being shadowed.
No, we're not being shadowed. There's no shadowing. Yeah, you lot are very helpful. Do you know that? Dad. No, McQueen would be far easier. Don't say Dad. Headshot, bro. No, headshot. Yeah, I could do headshots, but when you've got a higher percentage. Just you lot, calm it. I love the way they scurry about all over the place, like. No, he's getting a bit upset. Go for the dome. No, this isn't Mad Max.
Just drop, will you? I've got things to do.
I like you, X688. You've got similar sentiments to me. Just relax, go back to what you were doing. There's no one out here except us seagulls, which actually watch us from the Institute. Oh, hello, Lost Soul. Nice of you to join us. We were all wondering where you were. It's going well. A missile accidentally fired from my missile launcher and killed a Brotherhood of Steel night earlier. It was a terrible accident. Slayer pointed out the fact that they'd probably turn on me completely there and then. I said, well, they'd have to get back to be able to tell their mates that that's what I'd done. And as soon as I killed them... You're starting to like Curie. Oh, took a bit to set up a new printer. Aha. Control P print. Cannot locate printer. I can, it's there. Control P print. Cannot locate printer. Look, it's 4 in the morning. I've got things to print. Cannot locate printer. It's just there. Turning your monitor to look at the printer. I've loaded the drivers. What more do you want for me? Well, that's not very ladylike, is it? I'm not hiding anyway. No. I wonder, what was that? What number is this playthrough? God knows. I've lost count. Don't even ask. But I've decided perhaps I should try and platinum it as soon as I played it enough time. I've only had the game for a year though, so. But I play a lot. And when I have current playthroughs going while I'm playing through this playthrough, does that make sense? For when I'm not playing, more for building, because I do builds on the channel as well occasionally. Hint hint, check out my castle build, although I'm possibly doing a better castle build within this playthrough because it's quite impressive. Right, I think we ought to get over there now. Enough messing about. It started raining, so I want to get out of the rain. They lured people out here and just disposed of them. Minutemen as well. Right, well, Minutemen are weak then. Codsworth, you are not helping the scenario, situation, or anything else for that matter. Speaking of Mad Max, I'm going to attempt to play it. Had it for you and learned where Boston is. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier as well before you came on, Lost Soul. About Boston. That trader's only got 22 cabs. It's just, that's why nobody's ever bothered telling anyone about it. It's not a guarded secret. It's a waste of time. That's why we're not bothered with it. Anyway, it's in Siberia, isn't it? Boston. I'm pretty sure Siberia is the place. Yeah. Let me know, Red Frost, what Mad Max is like, because I have it. I've got a few months to play it, and then I lose my PS Plus for a little while until I can be bothered to reenact it or reinstate it. So if it's worth playing, I might have a look at it because I'm into my post-apocalyptic stuff to a degree. But I've never really watched the entire Mad Max film, which I know a lot of people go, ugh, travesty. I'm much more of a RoboCop man myself, you know. And Terminator, Total Recall, Alien, Aliens, Predator, Predator 2 even, in small doses. Interview the Vampire, The Crow. Need to go on. That was just us mice. Eek eek, I'm a mouse. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Codsworth. Whoa. Slayer's handmade rifle, and I won't be able to get the ammo until I go to Nuka World. Well done. Congratulations on being the most useless weapon I've picked up in ages. That's a platinum. Batman games was my favourite of the movies. Beyond the Thunderdome. That's the one with Tina Turner doing the music, wasn't it?
Heads up.
Singing Nutbush City Limits and all that. See, that was another thing that put me off. Bless her. Tina Turner. There's a blast from the past. Codsworth, I'm going to fire you if you can't carry anymore. Can you move, please, now? Yeah? I don't know why I'm picking all this up. We don't need it. Ceramics are useful, though, for building. Let's put some light on. He had a fat man. It's the one weapon I can't leave behind. Codsworth, we're going to cheat a little bit, I'm afraid, because the weight limits in this game are pathetically bad.
Heads up.
Yeah.
Take that weapon.
Same here. Nothing would please me more either, mate. No fat man get left behind on my watch. All fat men go home, or no one goes home. That sort of thing. Love me some Tina Turner. You love the AK from the Nuka World situation? Yeah, but it's a bit useless to me when I'm in the Commonwealth and there's no Nuka World stuff here. It's not like the ammunition is falling off trees. You seem to be enjoying yourself, Red Frost. Does it take 7.62 on Fallout 4? Yeah, 7.62. Why are you using it in 76 then? Do you another person that... We've got a massive 76 playthrough on. And that's where a few of us met in game.
Yes.
If you're having fun, Red Frost, you could always subscribe because that'd help my channel grow a little bit. It's for the first time in years my channel's actually been growing, so I'm encouraging people to subscribe and hit like while you're here. Helps my videos, helps the algorithms, etc, etc. So as we're all being watched over by our robotic overlords. On YouTube. You're carrying too much. Time to get drunk then. Time to have a few. Jackpot. Look at all this. I knew sailors like their drink, but that's just a bit extreme. Captain's cabin. Oh, you haven't played 76.
Hold
well,
up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
all good.
All right, but make it quick.
I will. I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Jesus, what a mouthful.
Then talk fast, ma'am. Just make sure you get it right. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Touche, X6. That was almost a good retort as me, as my first initial comment. My character has to be sarcastic. That's one of the things I said when I started the playthrough. Every time there's a sarcastic option, I have to choose it. Now I've lost that glue. Codsworth. Let's see if this will work.
Grab that.
Just a moment.
You star. You're an absolute. Haha, there we go.
Perfect.
Plus 25% damage and limb damage, but has more recoil. Who cares? Okay. Now I'm over encumbered. I'm disappointed with 76, but who isn't or wasn't? Well, I'm disappointed with the amount of bugs, but gameplay wise it's not too bad. You know, I did not believe all the things that people put out on YouTube because I played the game myself, and you didn't hear a lot of good stuff about it because people were too busy playing the game themselves. We all know what's on this terminal, don't we? I don't have to read Gabriel's terminal, do I? They were Minutemen and they were helping protect Bunk Hill, but they found out that it wasn't paid very well, so they started taking from caravans, and that's how they became raiders. So they're ex-Minutemen. So Gabriel didn't start off bad. It's just the circumstances. 2 of his men deserted, didn't they? Yeah. And that's why they turned that way.
That's it.
Yeah, not what I was worrying about. Plastic. Oh, I'm carrying too much. Buff out then. Right. Just chems, alcohol and buff out. Why not? And grilled radstag. They were starving, so they did what they had to do. Yeah.
Well done. Your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources and it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs.
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
What? You okay? Gabriel,
I'm afraid of
they did something to him. Take them out!
Thought I heard something. Nice work. I'll take the synth back. This is X688. Ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
I'm loving having Codsworth with me. This I don't normally have him with me here, so I'm getting to hear loads of new bits of dialogue. I like the way he's going. I hate it up here, basically. Am I? What's worn off? Alcohol? Yeah. We're going to have to relay out of here as well. To the castle, it's not far, is it? So... It's like Batman. To the castle! Da-na-na-na-na-na, Batman! Oh. You know, as soon as your PS Plus goes out, that's when 76 will get better. Do you not think I've thought of that? Well, I could get PS Plus instead of going. But then, is it worth getting PS Plus for one game? And I mean, yes, I get all the other games to play as well. But I'd rather get a better headset with that I don't have to use gaffer tape or duct tape. That's just personal opinion. But you're right, that'll probably happen, lots of, because that's the irony of my life. Or they'll release the DLC with like NPCs in, the one I want to play. Because the PvP is sort of a nail in the coffin for 76 in my opinion. Oh, we're developing PvP for who? Who are you developing it for? No, literally no one has asked for more PvP content. None of the fans, none of the people playing the game regularly, no one has asked for PvP. Yet you're putting it in. Additional PvP elements. Well done.
This is Radio Freedom. It's 10 a.m.
But yeah, you're right, it probably will improve the moment.
Look alive.
I'll just have to watch you stream it then, won't I? But yeah, or I'll just beg the girlfriend to get another 15, a bit more of it. I do not want to. I hate the way this skips about. What? Laminated. What was it? Hazmat suit and laminated synth field helmet. That was it. That I was actually wearing. I figured it had crossed your mind, yeah. A small amount asked for PvP. Should never have been PvP in the first place. Yeah, a small amount asked for PvP. So now we're living in a society where the minority has more of a say. Actually, I won't finish that sentence. I know the answer. So the minority outrule the majority. Yes. Yes. It's a beautiful castle.
Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
I want to save every synth in the world. I might join the railroad. I know that would really upset you. Might let the railroad finish the institute off. I know that'd upset a certain someone, a Slayer. Oh, I definitely don't want that, do I? I want... That does look kind of good, though. That looks even better. More PvE content. Okay, here's PvP mode. Outrule the majority and every loyal fan. Yeah. Yeah, it is bizarre. Anyway. Slayer, I'm gonna side with Preston. Just for you. Preston's going to become Meg's new best friend. Red's up gun. If it's what you want, then it's what you should care. Now you're walking down a dangerous path. What with Preston being my best friend?
I hope you're finding the broadcast useful.
Do you want an honest answer, or do you want... The honest answer is no. I haven't even listened to them.
Huh?
I've got to build a thing in here. Greenhouse sort of area. I'm going to build a nursery. Probably do that here by the entrance area.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep tuned here for updates.
Do I want colour in here, or do I want it to be a bit... keep it the way it is, sort of quite austere and oppressive, like most castles are? If I sign with the Institute, they'll attack. If I sign with the Minutemen, sorry, they attack this place. And that is, when I remember doing that, it was like a bunch of farmers. It was epic, but it was an impressive battle. But yeah, a bunch of farmers against the Institute, not a good thing. Got to level up anyway, let's take a look. Gun rank 4. Science rank 4. Jetpack. Hey Meg, it's been a long time since you've worn a power armor suit. Meg. Psst, psst. Meg, go get your power armor suit on. It's got to be done. It'd be rude not to. You can't get the ability to use jetpack and not try it out. Preston's best friend is my gun. Keep it depressing. What? Hey, hang on. Keep what depressing? What, by being with the Minutemen? Yeah, Railroad is... I don't know. You see, if you're with the Institute, it makes going to Nuka World so much easier. Because you could just be evil, and you're like, I've got no remorse here whatsoever. It just offers you up complete freedom to do what you like on the surface. Because of the way the Institute feels about it. And that's what the Institute want. And that's the canon ending. The genuine ending. Which is why Nuka World's the way it is. There's something people haven't thought about. And that would be... I don't think Bethesda are brave enough to do that. But they should. Because it would pee off a lot of people. Right, would you just mind putting the fusion core in today, please, in your own time? Fusion core, I'm just going to stand here and look at it. Hello. Well, hey. What? What kind of wizardry is this? Bethesda wizardry. No. Oh, repair. Yeah, repair. Modify. Codsworth loved it, not as much as I did. We have a jetpack. Any missions that we could use the jetpack for? Adhesive. I need to make adhesive. If anyone gets in that power armor suit, I'll reverse their brains will be... Yeah, I'll blow them to pieces. Potatoes. I need to pick potatoes. New Institute technology, you can teleport inside of power armor. Yeah. Hello?
You gotta take things one day at a time.
I'm wondering why you're standing on the corner just... I mean, I'm not going to say it's weird, but it's weird.
Seems to be growing well.
Hang on, potato plant. I don't know what mission to do. Well, I could go to the Institute again, couldn't I? Do you have a warehouse? Go to Far Harbour. Right. Hello, Lemon 3, Lemon Tree, is that Lemon 3? 3 Anyway, Lemon. No, I'm not going to go to Far Harbour. I'm still doing quests on the mainland. There's no point in going to Far Harbour. Oh, over encumbered. Because I got into power armour. But we can. That's what I feel sometimes, Jun. Why do you want me to go to Far Harbour? I am curious. I'll buy it. Iguana on a stick. Stealth boys, they're going to be useful in power armor. Stop doing that. Stan, why do you keep on about women? Well, I want to be one. And I want to have babies. By the way, I haven't lost all grip on reality. That's a reference to Monty Python. Life of Brian, for those of you who are wondering. Codsworth, out of the rain. Although, for some bizarre reason, it's still raining on my power armour. I'm guessing it's really early in the morning. Oh, that's why it's, yeah, it's 2:45 in the morning. That's why no one's here. Just epic. It's just brilliant being able to do that. Hang on.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
No, you're right, he doesn't. I can't believe I've not searched them unless they've reset because we've been away for so long. But now the one thing I can't use is the Furious Power Fist. So I might as well put that back and take the Pikmin's blade, hadn't I?
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an episode.
Alright. Has my stream dropped or something? Nobody's... Lemon 3, Lemon Tree, are you still there? You were asking me to go to Far Harbour. I was asking why you wanted me to go to Far Harbour. Nick, we've got to go to Far Harbour. mean, I welcome audience participation in my streams. In fact, I'm all for it, because it makes it far more interesting for me playing. But there are points in time where it's the equivalent of me being partway through doing Enter Sandman and you shouting out a request to James Hetfield. It's out of place and I'm just going to ignore it, I'm afraid. That's just the way it is. So I can drop the Furious. That's what I was going to drop, was the Furious Power Fist. Which means... that's no good. Berserker's Pipe Wrench. I probably want Crippling Meat Hook. Yeah, no. Did I just put increased damage after each consecutive hit on the same target? Investigator. Irradiated walking cane does 50 points additional radiation damage. Junkie's walking cane. Nocturnal pool cue only comes out at night. Absolutely useless to me. Troubleshooter's missile launcher does 50% more damage against robots. See, considering what I use my missile launcher for, that would be really good, wouldn't it? Has everyone left? Have I upset everyone? You're just all lurking now. I'm not going to get join Preston. Just there. Just to appease you, Slayer. I'm not going to join the Minutemen. There. I think. Because I think other people have done Minutemen playthroughs before. I think the one we haven't seen on YouTube is... people have claimed to do evil playthroughs as well. And then failed to do evil playthroughs. Right.
It's an honor to have you here.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Yeah, I think I have heard Motorhead's version of Enter Sandman, but I can't. I might have to look it up again and listen to it again. Have you, talking of covers then, have you heard Megadeth's cover of Paranoid by Sabbath? Originally by Sabbath, should I say. That's one of my favourite covers of all time. It's faster than the original version of Paranoid. See, the thing is with the Institute, yeah, when I'm out in the Commonwealth, I'm like, the Institute, they're bad, they're evil, they're doing these nasty things, and you come here and it's like, they've got a good point. They're onto something with this living underground, cleanly, safely. It's all Blake 57 though, as I keep saying, it's all a bit Jerry Anderson in its look, or Black Hole. The 60s, 70s and 80s sci-fi stuff.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Operating at full capacity.
I think I've upset Slayer, he's run off. I think he's no longer there. Is this my quarters? Am I in the wrong place entirely? Probably. Oh, I've heard it, cool. It was a good cover. I heard that when I was out on the Great Barrier Reef. Some guy put it on the boat, and I was just like, ah. He was one of the guys. Well, I think I've done a full circle now, haven't I? One of the guys that I was talking to. One of the dive masters on board. So he'd done a fair few more dives than me, but.
You should go and see the room we've prepared.
Yeah, I was trying to find the room you prepared for me, but I feel like you've hidden it away in a part of the Institute I can't find, which is probably most of it. It's so confusing, this place.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Is this it? No. Is this it? No. I was pretty sure X688 stands outside your quarters. Enough to tell me if I'm going back on myself. Clean room suit. Oh, I'll take that. Is she very intelligent? I'm pretty sure she is very intelligent. Yeah, I did make her exceptionally intelligent. And she has been since the start. So this would probably be pressing a few buttons for her. I'm just so... I can't decide now. Do I join the Institute? And become an evil queen to rule over Middle Earth? Or do I... The Last Starfighter is one of my favourite sci-fi space movies. Ah, The Last Starfighter. My brothers loved that as well. Of course, it was brilliant. Play an arcade game, get recruited by Alien, save the galaxy. Fantastic. Everything every child literally wanted ever. Back in the day. One of my favourite movies that I still watch now is Back to the Future. And it's a good feel-good movie from the 80s. That's very important. Oh, he's below us, is he? I don't know where I'm going. Or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Another classic. Ferris?
Your new quarters are here, man.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Look, he's sick. Just quote Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Father wants to see you.
I assure you that Ferris is a very sick boy. He's playing this clarinet really badly. The Battle of Bunker Hill. Ooh. This is the clincher, isn't it? This is the decider. It's where things will change. And look, they've got this cool funky stairs.
Son?
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were. And quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
A Corsair will be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small. Bunker Hill must be dealt with, if for no other reason than to make a point.
A few days ago, you said that you wanted random things in. What, eh?
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
I'm curious to what the rest of this sentence is, Lotso. See, a few days ago, you said that you wanted random things in... Or is there more to this, or is that it? Chat to confuse people. No, look, we have metal 80s movies. Oh yeah, random things in chat to confuse people. Well, somebody just joined and left. I think it was probably because I was talking as well.
Do you require
Quite often they're like, I don't want to watch a playthrough where somebody's actually talking.
Let's see what you have.
I see I'm Fallout and Boston, super confusing. Yeah. I still know where Boston is. Siberia. That's my final answer. I'm happy to go orange. We've got an hour. We meet the Institute there. Oh! I clicked, somebody left. I've lost a viewer by choosing the Institute. We never thought you were this way, Mr. McQueen. How dare you? But you should have seen the signs. They were there all along. I want $1 million. Or subscribers. Either or. Both. Codsworth.
Such impressive fortifications.
Of all the
It's not bad news for us.
Of all the people that should understand why I'm doing this, I lost my son once. They stole him from me, and now I've got him back, and the world wants to steal him from me again. Not happening.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. The line at the car wash? Super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
The mission's parameters just changed. Going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Yep. My dog's getting excited. Hold on.
What was that?
Let's do this. Think I'm scared, huh?
Had to pick up that mini nuke there. You say he's old and he won't be around for much longer, but that's not the point really, is it? Hey, Codsworth.
Look alive. What's mine is yours, huh?
Just hang on to a few of these costumes. We're making a new Commonwealth. One full of chaos. He's got a gauze rifle. I want that. Why, thank you. Whoa, that guy's going a bit heavy. Should I go back and see what's her name now? Go and see the railroad now. Whoops, I think they might not be too happy with us. Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a stupid idea shooting me, but
Hey, what's mine is yours, huh?
Codsworth can't care anymore. Codsworth, it's time to celebrate our victory. Is that a synth field helmet, as in... Oh, cool. I like them. That's a nice gauze rifle you have there. can you shoot me? Seriously, I wouldn't have minded. It's a Mark 5. My god, that's even better. Codsworth. I've got a Mark 3, get rid of that. Is that... Oh yeah, it's much better, isn't it, the Mark 5? Dump the Mark 3. I have another cunning plan as well. And that's... drop that.
Hey,
Miss Reynolds.
get that rifle.
My pleasure.
Seriously, just... Oh, excellent. That's classic.
Come out and face it, scallywag. Yeah.
Heads up.
This should be fun.
See if he had anything worth taking.
Codsworth? No, don't expect X488. Can you move out of my way, Codsworth? You just... Did you take the gun? No.
Heads up.
I'm all in.
Grab anything useful.
Afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
Check it out.
Sorry. Can't do.
Grab that gun over there.
Well, that's alright, you can do that, can you? Who's shooting at what? What's... They shot me. That's another Mark 5 coat. Pick that up and drop the Mark 4. I apologise for... what's worn off? Wine, buff out. I think I've upset my entire audience now. Everyone's left.
Here they are.
It's a Corsair.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
All right, Synth.
Please.
C322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
Such brutal carnage. Mega's gone to the dark side. That's probably why everyone's left.
No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. You there, Synth. Come on, please. Just don't.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
You say I've turned to the dark side, but is it any wonder? I mean, take into account, Tommy was trying to shove battery acid in me when I met him in the railroad. Preston keeps sending me out to the middle of nowhere because he can't be bothered to go for a walk himself. And the Brother of Steel, Maxon's like, "Ooh, everything must die and we must have all the technology in the world," and it's like, so yeah. Given those choices, whereas the Institute is developing synths to serve humanity. I just misunderstood. And I have a theory about when they take people, because there's no proof that they're taking people and those people are being killed. In fact, they might be taking people and the people are living in an institute and enjoying it and don't want to come back to the surface because it's so good living in an institute. But yeah, you can't make an omelette without cracking a few eggs. So there's going to have to be a thumbnail with a bit of carnage underneath her feet. Just that's Meg, what have you done? Is kind of I felt those are valid points. Yeah. I mean, what my son did was try and convince me that there was a synth who was my son, and then he was like, "No, actually, I'm your son. I'm just a bit older than you expected me to be." It's like, this could be a bit of a weird relationship, but you're still my son. Misbehave and I'll put you over my knee. That'll be it. Commonwealth justice. There are no enemies on site.
Hello?
Don't start saying hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Bunker Hill is ours.
Alright, thumbnail time, if you didn't guess what I'm doing. In the middle of a battle, just take a thumbnail. This is always weird, no matter how you do this battle, it's always very strange. Yeah.
Look alive. Look alive.
Can I be of Mum? Perhaps now would be a good time to speak.
Sure, why not?
Sure. What's on your mind?
So gracious, Mum. I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual senses were first switched on. You and Sir, so good with young Sean and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt when the bombs fell. After you fled to the vault, I searched but found no evidence of your death. I could only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned, I was overjoyed. I admit, I ran a full diagnostic scan just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning. But the news of Sir and young Sean, believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm no hero, Codsworth. Believe me.
Don't sell yourself short, Mum. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, Mum, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Enough, Codsworth.
All right. I have said my piece and meant every word. Take it as you will. But I do still believe if anyone can help the Commonwealth regain its former glory, it's you. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
Codsworth, you are obsolete. We now have X688 as a...
Gone. Gotta be.
Yeah, great granddad instead of father. Well, no, your son. I'd forgotten about. I hadn't really thought about the Freudian overtones of Fallout 4 before, but yeah, it is interesting.
Stay.
Hey.
We're not backing down. We're gonna protect what's ours.
Good for you. Have fun. Because I think it's all a bit pathetic, to be honest with you, and the synths are gone, so you failed. You've all failed. Because you were all trusting. Far too trusting. So now, get cured of our alcohol addiction and go get X688 to be our follower. Still not had Kate yet. Or McCready.
Something you need, Mama?
Hey.
Miss Reynolds.
Instead of great granddad instead of father. He has got cancer as well, so we know that.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
See, suppressed high capacity 275. But there's a night vision one, isn't there? Did I get no, 322? Right, well, that's far better. And 2 normal Gauss rifles. Pickman's blade. We've got a good selection of weaponry now. I suppose I want the missile launcher on there as well. Excuse me. I don't think it's too late for me to choose one of the others. If people think it's too harsh, me being part of the Institute, but I think it will give us more freedom to do more with Nuka World. Which is a deciding factor. Although I lost my entire audience when I chose the Institute.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at it.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
Tell me your symptoms.
You don't have cures for chem addiction, do you?
Let's clean you up. It's not gonna be pleasant. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering?
Yeah, my audience is gone. Now
no, we're done.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
I wonder what will happen when we go here.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. We know you got inside with the help of the Brotherhood of Steel. My hope is you've infiltrated them for us. Or at the very least, your true loyalty lies with us. So let's put it to the test. We have a vital mission that only you can carry out. You up to it?
Why should I help you instead?
Now that the Brotherhood knows where the Institute is, in time, they will mount an offensive. And once they do, they'll slaughter everyone in the Institute. Men, women, children, and every synth they can find. I respect you far too much to believe you'd participate in such a bloodbath.
I'll do the mission then.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name Patriot. So you need to infiltrate the Institute and make contact with Patriot.
How do I make contact?
Tom devised a way to send a message to Patriot. We can plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. And, if all goes well, he'll respond. Just see Tom, and you can proceed from there.
Desdemona.
Have you met with Patriot yet?
I'm working on it.
If you get the opportunity to upload the holotape, do it. With Patriot's help, maybe we can score a major victory for synths.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? If the Brotherhood gave you a custom holotape, that's what I'm looking for. Anything that survived Institute security is gold.
Here you go, Tom.
We're in business. You know, I need... Shit, I'm already done. Just plug this baby into any terminal in the Institute, and our man Patriot will get back to you.
But be honest, you know you're saying you always have a tough time in most games staying good. But be honest, well, the person I kind of like when I was growing up as well, one of the heroes of British cinema was a secret agent. One of the best. And always drove an Aston Martin. And Aston Martins are where I grew up. They came from the town I grew up in. So I'm a huge secret agent fan. Right, so now we've got to put this into a terminal.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Everyone ran off thinking I was evil. The audience had left because I said, You can be honoured to welcome me. You don't know how good I am at being a double agent. A double agent. I need to find a terminal. I think there was one in Father's room, wasn't there? But yes, there was. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, let's go back to Sean's room.
Yes? Yeah?
What? I'm not even doing anything.
I'll just take these. Kids having fizzy drinks all the time, your rotten teeth. It's funny because you saying Bond, James Bond, yeah. That I said that when I was about to do a skydive as well. Those were the exact words came out of my mouth. Because I could only think of the Living Daylights where he jumps out the plane, or Timothy Dalton back in the day. And you had Aha playing. Classic 80s. Bond. So yeah, I think we'll go for Railroad overall. Possibly. I've been sort of steering that way.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Yes, unfortunately he's so deluded. The moment they stole him, he probably stopped being your sibling, which is, you know, a horrible thing. In reality, it would just be, it would destroy most people. Deed likeness 3, so
yes.
We're in. Oh, yeah, this is tense all about the enhancements and stuff. So what was it he wanted me to put in there? Is it Tinker Tom's? No? Oh, Patriot it might be. Okay, no, it's... It doesn't tell you. There isn't one. Okay. No, there's no holotape as such. I thought we had to put one in to... Awesome quote to use for a skydive. Yeah, it was. It was quite impressive. Not bad for considering I was actually panicking. Like, I think I'm in a perfectly good aeroplane. I'm about to be thrown out of it by a Maori that's 6 foot wide and 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall almost. But yeah, it was ex-army. Did a tandem jump. It was pretty cool. What? Can you see which one it is? I'm not. Am I going mad? Is it the network scanner? Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. Read Patriot's reply.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
Have you seen my face lately? The only thing is, if I've got to get that...
Do you require additional supplies?
That weapon off him. Mind you, do we need it? I've got gauze rifles now. Due to my bit of espionage.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
You're all useless.
Nothing to report, ma'am. Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty.
Bringing that rogue synth back.
Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ayo saw you accessing a terminal. You know you were not permitted to access terminals.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
But I swear it's not what it
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The Railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The Railroad? As in the Railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the Railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. She's a friend. She's with the Railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the Railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the Railroad does, Z-1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Liam.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the Railroad. I need those login credentials.
And so it begins. Oh, I haven't dismissed you yet, Codsworth, have I?
Can I be of service?
Heads up.
Something you need? Take this.
Fantastic.
It's time for us to part ways.
As you wish, Mum. I'll be at the homestead. Cheerio.
It's probably for the best.
Is related, but the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, she made it inside the Institute, and then back out. Where is the Institute? We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
What did she find out?
I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this, the ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of, so get it done.
Hey, it's Bullseye.
Desdemona.
Have you met with Patriot yet?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Pam needs you in her room.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. It's not soon.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then. Sorry. Tinker.
It's time to move. Yeah, my points about the reason why you wouldn't join the other factions are a bit stupid that I made earlier. Even though Tinker Tom's a conspiracy theorist. Why you would join the Institute, sorry. Plus I can't be doing with Piper bickering at me all the time. That's why I've got to join. I couldn't join the Institute. Piper would just be... This is your idea of the future for the Commonwealth? How could you?
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
Sure. Go
world may have ended, but why not sit at a desk all day? Let's see what employment opportunities we have available for someone given your qualifications. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Yes.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of researcher. Expect a bright future in polymer research. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
No, let's just move it along.
Due to staffing needs, we can forego the orientation at this time. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room. Here is your lab coat and clipboard. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team. Please enter the clean room. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Have you completed the research on the piezonucleic lining project?
Let me out of here, you stupid robot.
Employment will be terminated for any researchers attempting to leave before completion of the project.
Yeah, there are issues with all of them, but I think railroad is a good solution because they won't make any more sense with I have to look this up, don't I? I remember this. And it's very good that it's J. Elwood. I know it's John, but is that a reference to Jake? Everybody needs somebody, someone to love. I need you. I need you. Everybody needs somebody. Just feels like that sort of moment, really, doesn't it? Whoa! Whoops! Strike one. Oops, a daisy. I want it to be the surprise overlord of the wasteland. Well, yeah. Let's dance with the synth. Unfortunately, where I'm holding you is a bit, yeah, well, we won't dance. I'm missing. Oh, wrong way. I got stuck there for a second. It's the destruction of grenades. What happens when you throw grenades about carelessly in a laboratory? I don't know why I said laboratory so weirdly. Laboratory. Don't know how you say it, I suppose. Excuse me.
Got it.
Stroke of luck. Got it. I don't know what I picked up there. Let's hope it was good.
Security's too tight.
I'll let you out in a minute, don't worry. I was sure it was up here. Well, I've got a few technical documents to hand in. Suicide note, yeah. So. Interesting. Don't see with a cool. I can't quite remember how to finish this off. I'm also running out of time. I've got to open that other room, haven't I? Just do it. There we go. I don't know where I was for a second. Thought it'd gone wrong. You ready for dinner fork? Take it then. Take the isotope. Oh, come on. This is absolute insanity. Give me it, thank you. So what do I need? I need hydrochloric in. I don't. Lithium hydride, didn't we? And gold. And then I'm gonna have to end this like swiftly. Right, got it. That's it. Yes. Done it.
Perfect.
I've done this stupid experiment. Calm it. Carrying too much. Whoa, I didn't realise there's 50 ran away on me. That's no wonder I'm permanently over encumbered. And although I've got the key to the director's room, I'll have to check that out later because I am all out of time now. So I'll catch you later, everyone watching. We shall say goodbye. And thanks for watching.